Well, we did it. Zept says, does Team Blast work on bosses or just a mob thing? I don't remember. I probably could have done it. Ooh. This is a bad look, Tails. You were talking mad shit and fell for a trap. Oh, Metal Sonic.
Eggman,
why is my controller not working? Okay. Alright, so my goal right now is just to get through this level. It doesn't matter, I don't need the keys. We are just shooting. Okay, thanks, dude. Does that matter? I don't know if it matters at all. This is kind of like if you did Acid and played a single level of Chameleon Twist on the N64 and then had a flashback to that experience roughly 25 years later. I think that's the vibe that this is kind of going for. So hats off to Sonic Team there. They really channeled that. This song is kind of crazy Japanese math rock, though. You know that this is in some, like, sad anime avatars. Okay, well, we fell. This is in some sad anime avatars playlist called, like, Moody Songs to Listen to When It Rains But No One's Home. And it's a hour and 16-minute long playlist on YouTube using stolen art. You know what I mean? Does anyone know what I mean? I feel like Clay and Roscoe know what I mean. I feel like they listen to a lot of that kind of music. Okay, well, we got a key. I don't really need it, but... I like how they're like, did you guys hear a croak when, like, the only fucking thing in the environment around us is a frog? Did we really need to be signposted handheld to that point? I mean, again, I guess the game is for children, but what is that? What the fuck are you? Quit it, Captain America. What the fuck is going on? So you hit it with a ball? Okay. Cool. Thanks, Sonic.
Here we go. Here we go.
Recommended video core. What the fuck?
No.
I mean, I don't need the key for this level because it's level 1, so it's like not a big deal. But the question remains: what the fuck was up with that? The music is soothing. I wish it was more than a 15-second loop, but it is a gem in 15-second loop. That's for sure. It's very, you know, J-Rock to soothe the soul too, you know what I mean? Raph says this game seems to control like complete shit. I am 4 hours into the game, I think, and I still don't understand how it controls. No. The controls in this game are dog water, one might say. They are not fantastic controls. And it's just like your actual movement axis seems to change constantly, rapidly, with almost no real rhyme or reason. Sometimes you press right and you move right, and other times you press left and you move up, and it just doesn't make any sense. But that's fine. Who cares, right? Not me. Can't catch me caring. Okay, well, alright, well, sure. Yeah. Why not? Wowee, Sank. Look at that. Look at you being a little guy and doing little guy stuff. Look at that. I wish I could see. It'd be cool if this wasn't the camera angle I was operating at, but, you know. Okay. Have no momentum when jumping off the vine, but have momentum instantly upon hitting the ground and rocket myself off the ground. What? Once again, I ask, who made the physics for this game? And why are they trying to kill me? The colors look very dulled out. That's just the way the game looks. That's just how it looks. The game is kind of washed out as a video game. Was that all that did? Wow. Sometimes you have to wonder, is there a point in anything that we do? Is it all for nothing? May the void take me. Boink. It's just the way this game is, you know? This shit is evil, I think. Okay, well, sure, we'll just fall. You are Ochiru, Tails. Good for you. Baron says, this was better as a 7-year-old playing on an old CRT with PS2 controllers which had very rigid control sticks. I am playing this with a GameCube controller, so I don't know if that holds up. I don't know if that holds up as a... I think we just all had worse taste as children and hadn't developed critical thinking skills. It was even worse on PS2 than it was on GameCube. Oof. Yeah, I heard that version was very buggy. GameCube sticks and PS2 sticks are roughly the same throw. I think that GameCube sticks actually have a little bit less distance they can travel overall. But yeah, no, I use the controller I use to play Melee. Am I actually in control right now, or is it just doing its own thing? I can't tell. Okay, well, Jesus Christ. Alright.
やめがやってやるぜ。
Man, it's crazy that I'm a completionist.
任せてよ。見て、あそこにカエルがいるよ。
よっしゃ。行くぜ。イエッフ
あー、目が回りそう。
Is this still the first level? How many years has it been?
行くよ。
Okay. That's not a rail. Just looked like it.
準備オッケー。
ーやってやってほら。いや。
どんどん伸びてるよ。滑れるんじゃないかな。
Arkless Baron says, I remember having to put in a lot of effort to move the PS2 sticks. Interesting.
行くよ。
I don't
行くよ。
know what would have contributed to that. I mean, I have a PS2 controller I can grab right now if I want to. But in my memory, the PS2 controller is not particularly noteworthy in being a stiff stick, but having stiff control sticks. But also, I've been playing games since I was like 3 years old, so I was well acquainted with analog by the time the PS2 came out. You'd think that it being a hand-me-down, though, would make it looser, because that's how those old potentiometers worked, is they literally had pieces that would grind off during use over time, so they would get weaker and weaker over the years.
任せてよ。
I don't know where I'm trying to go right now, literally at all. No fucking clue. I never really broke a PS2 controller. The rubber on the thumbsticks definitely did wear off, and so I had to use, you know, uncovered control sticks at some point with one or two of them, but I mean, I still have some of my PS1 controllers that still work just fine. I mean, realistically, they're worn to shit, but they reset access every single time you plug them in, so
どんどん伸びてるよ。滑れるんじゃないかな。
which ivy? Which ivy keeps growing? Is it this one? Oh, I see. All right.
Yes.
Level over. It's pretty warm in my room right now.
ないぜまったく。
I'm feeling a little warm. Piccolo's VA for Knuckles? I think it might be. I'd have to look it up. Hi, Knuckle. How you doing?
Oi, こんなとこまで来て大丈夫か。おいでなすったぜ。
エッグマンのロボットだよ。
ソニック、俺に任せろ。やってやるぞほら。シェア。ほら、シェア。
I don't understand. There we go.
任せてよ。
レベルアップ。
行くよ。レベルアップ。行くよ。
Okay, that gave me a bubble. I like this Panzer Dragoon ass music though. This is alright.
行くよ。 行くよ。
黒いカエルが暮らすためには気をつけろよ。
行くよ。
Be careful of the rain the black frog can summon. Why? Why should I be careful of it? Is it danger rain? Special scary rain that's more dangerous than other rain?
行くよ。
I don't like that your momentum halts fucking completely the second you run out of height. The frogs will eat you when it rains? Alright. I'll just avoid them entirely. Alright, all we need to look for is the key for this level as well. That's the only other thing that I'm really looking for. Oh no, just like makes the stage hazards happen, I guess, maybe. That's fine. We can deal with that. I had some leftover pizza today. It was good. It's the 30th anniversary of Pizza Hut stuffed crust, so they're running deals on it. So I got some yesterday, just for fun. Foreskin tightening rain? Oh no. The phimosis rain is gonna get you. Frogs are just switches with a different icon. That's all they are. You have to touch them and then it creates a change in the environment. I guarantee you behind the scenes they're just a switch. And it's just a switch with a different animation that plays. I guarantee you that's all it is. We should be looking for keys. We should be looking for all sorts of stuff.
Here we go. Take this.
Okay. Yeah. You know. It really do be like that.
Here we go.
I had no idea this was here, but look at that. Hi, Zam. Alright, this game is hurting me, I think. I think it's physically causing me harm. Nice. Piece of cake. Alright, well. I will have to do all teams, yes. But that's how you see the content, isn't it? That's just the game. That's not going for 100%. That is playing the game. I wouldn't consider it done until I did all that, because like that's there. Like I'm not gonna experience the story unless I do that. So yeah, you have to beat all 4. That's what I thought. Yeah. I figured. All right, well. That's not good. That wasn't good that happened, and we're gonna pretend that never happened. This game is yeah, very frustrating, but that's fine. Blazerwave says, "Will I ever play Monkey Ball?" Probably not. I don't know if that would be a good game for like the channel, like stream wise. I don't know if it is really let's play fodder. You know what I mean? Kind of too arcadey.
やってやる
任せてよ行くよ
テイルスに頼んだ方が良さそうだぜ。
任せ行くよていてい
Sure.
ていていていていてい
Excuse me, what are you talking about? Okay, well. Alright. I'll give it to them. They can have that one.
エッグマンのメカだ
Okay, alright. Good control game. It's a game about having good controls. Always think first before you act. I do. And in reality, I probably should have just not played this game because it's really fucking terrible.
よし。やれやれだな。
大変だったね
ピースオブヘイ楽勝だぜ。
楽勝だぜ. Easy victory.
任せてよ
やってやるぜ。
任せてよ行くよ
Just love that. Just love how it just halts your momentum completely for some reason. God, this is terrible. God, just what a fucking awful to play game. It's making me extremely frustrated. I do not think I have played a game that is controlled this bad in a very long time. David Lawrence says, when was the first time I ever played Sonic Heroes? 4 days ago when I streamed Sonic Heroes. I have not played any Sonic games other than the ones that we've been playing on stream the whole time.
大変だったね
ピースオブヘイ楽勝だぜ。
These are completely blind playthroughs. And I have come to learn that Sonic, not a super great or polished franchise so far. Okay.
任せてよ行くよ
俺が相手になってやる。
But that's alright. We're going through them anyway.
どうやらこの花、上下に少しだけコントロールできるようだ。
Indecipherable movement controls.
やったね
Arcos Parents is wondering if I remember games like Black Knight being bad or if it was, or if that was just kind of meh. I feel like if a game is meh by Sonic fan standards, it's probably really abysmally bad by normal human standards, so. The key to beating the game is being focused and balanced and not falling to my death. No, the key to beating the game is not playing it because it controls like dog shit, even when you're focused. I play video games for a living. Like, I'm not bad at video games. I have plenty of proof of that. This game just kind of is terrible. The best way to beat the game is to use save states and pray that the controls work half the time. Because they just don't. They just don't. Sometimes you press left and your character goes right for no reason. Sometimes you press up and your character jumps in the air. Just doesn't make any sense. Just absolute dog shit controls. So the only way to beat the game is just to pray that it works in your favor sometimes. Yeah, this is not some grand example of friction in video gaming for the purpose of actually good design. It's like just bad. No, not like a skill issue. Like the game is just really fucking terrible. Yeah, this is a cool, good video game that works. This is how video games should work. You know what I mean? Like that. Like that's how the game should work. Definitely a skill issue. Definitely not this game being Garbo. Head up where, Knuckles? That's my question. Where do you want to go, baby? Let's figure this out. Yeah, okay. It is coded weird. And by weird, it's coded in unfinished. Video game made under stressful conditions in like 8 months. Yeah, this game sucks. It's fine. It's not the worst Sonic game we've played. That was Knuckles Chaotix. But still pretty bad. I don't know. This game has room to get worse. It's a puzzle adventure game? That's shocking because there hasn't been a single puzzle so far. It's not like there's anything to really think about when interacting with it. It's just bad. Like the puzzle is deciding how much of your life you want to waste playing it. In fact, most of the game design in this game doesn't really ask any questions of the player, and you just sort of move forward. In fact, like right now, I'm not even touching the controls. The game was just playing itself. And I would not say that this is particularly puzzling. The camera just is bad in not turning around. So yeah, I would not classify this as a puzzle adventure game. I would classify it as a bad 3D platformer, because that's kind of just what it is. In fact, very rarely does the level design pose any questions. Like here, it's like, there's enemies, but you just ignore them. It is also just constantly telling you exactly what to do at all points in time, even when there's literally no other option for what to do. Yes. Right, look at that. Perfect. Constantly holds your hand, yeah. A remake for Sonic Heroes is in full development by fans, I assume, right? Hopefully they're able to make it better. That would be nice. I doubt they will be, but, you know, if they can, good for them. Because I do not think Sega is gonna be able to pull much out of this game. And I will probably never revisit it after doing this for the series, so. It's just a rumor? Yeah, it probably is. I mean, knowing Sonic fans, it probably is just completely made up, but... If it's just like rumors that people are talking about, I haven't heard anything about it. And I actually do know people that work at Sega, so not Team Sonic, but like I knew about the Persona 3 remake a couple years before it got announced because I had to verify some leaks for my job. It was interesting. But this, yeah, this was, I have not heard anything of a Sonic Heroes remake, but if fans are making one, then good for them. Because at this point, I think fans are the only people that could even remotely attempt to save this. Oh, to save state liberally during a part where I have to run towards the camera? Is it right here?
また黒いカエルが
こいつら沼に落とす気だ。急げ。
Because this is pretty terrible.
なんかでかいやつが。
All right, that's the best thing I've seen so far in the game.
面白い。俺とどっちが速いか勝負だ。
Okay.
また黒いカエルが
こいつら沼に落とす気だ。
Last night I dreamt of an alligator. I dreamt that me and Stephanie went to. Okay. I dreamt that Stephanie and I went to a family gathering for some reason, and my family decided to get really into reptiles, and they. Good video game. They were keeping. They were keeping pet snakes, which is cool, but they had huts free roaming, like venomous snakes. And I got bit by a venomous snake, which was a bummer, and I had to get an anti-venom, which was not a great experience. But then there were alligators in the pool, and one of my relatives got eaten, and that's a real bummer. And I woke up very stressed out. Yada yada daze. Alright.
Yes!
Oh, we did it. We survived. Timing and patience are key. It's actually just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I had plenty of patience and my timing was fine. It just sometimes the physics just don't work. Alright, so we have to get the Chaos Emerald. Raph says, let me bring up my psychoanalysis training to analyze that dream. I dream of getting bitten by snakes all the time. It's like a very regular occurrence in my life. Alright, let's pray that the controls don't freak out again. Because these levels fucking don't work half the goddamn time. Alright. Alright, I was holding right that whole time, but I just went left for some reason. Not really sure why that happened, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll just phase through everything, that's fine.
Yes!
Dear God, finally. Oh, all right, we did it. We got the next emerald. I'm so excited to never have to get these again.
あの急ぎをきっと奴らもエッグマンを追ってるのね。先に行かれると厄介だわ。
おい、あれは
ソニック。
ええ、お互いしぶといのが取り柄らしいな。
お久しぶり。早速で悪いんだけど、あんたたちにはここで引き返してほしいのよね。
なんだと？
エッグマンは私のターゲットだ。邪魔をするならお前たちも排除する。
あいにく俺たちもエッグマンとデートの約束があるんでね。
そうか。なら消えてもらうしかないようだな。
それはこっちのセリフだぜ。
What, a curse voice for Rouge? No, that's like the best voice for Rouge.
不愉快な。
She's got big One-sama energy. Let mother sip. Alright, yeah, sure. Whatever is happening right now, I don't know. These boss fights are fucking terrible. This is chaos. It's like actual nonsense. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, Rouge got knocked off, for sure. I dig it. Alright. David Lawrence says, I don't think the whole game is terrible at all. It's actually part of the Sonic game legacy. Yes, and Sonic's game legacy is very terrible as a whole. But this game is especially completely terrible. I did it with my skill and stuff, and by that I mean I jumped in the air and stayed still and pressed the B button a lot. Like, I don't think being a part of a legacy is particularly meaningful. Especially when the games are not actually that great. Like, by and large. They're interesting, that's for sure. But good? Debatable. Halloween flavored level, my favorite. I like that Tails just fucking died in the opening. It just like fell off. It's funny.